I'm meteorologist Mark Torello with this Watertown Weather Watch forecast going into a Tuesday night. Well, a little bit unsettled for today. The clouds, the rain showers, even a few pockets of sleet making for a wintry mix around these parts. That may linger into very early this evening, at least the threat of it. And then as we move into later this evening, and especially for the overnight, things are going to begin to dry out around these parts. And it looks like dry conditions for the rest of the week with the unseasonably cool weather. Won't be until the upcoming weekend that we see a nice moderation in temperature going above 50 degrees. Well, here's a look at our time lapse from Lake Pelican today. A lot of cloud cover, even some fog, lowering the visibility, accompanied by some rain and a few pockets of sleet across the area. Take you back to this morning and look at the low temperature readings for most of us anyway, starting off in the upper 20s or just below freezing. Right at 29 this morning in Watertown, 28 in Brookings. High temperature readings for this afternoon, getting into the low 30s, basically hovering right around freezing for a majority of the local area. You have to go south and west to see that notable warm-up into the 40s, 50s, and even central South Dakota getting into the 60s this Tuesday afternoon. Well, the clouds and radar tell the story. You can see those clouds tending to converge on the local area, places like Watertown, Hayti, Webster, Clear Lake, Brookings. A lot of clouds, periods of rain shower activity, even a few pockets of sleet when the rain came down steady enough. Again, this threat will stay alive going into early this evening, and then things will begin to dry out for the overnight tonight. Matter of fact, looking at the futurecast, it's going to be rather quiet here as we close out the work week for a Wednesday, for a Thursday, even Friday, and then we bring in that warm-up just in time for the upcoming weekend. Let's break down the forecast in detail for tonight. A wintry mix early, some rain showers, possibly mixing with some sleet. Otherwise, mostly cloudy tonight. Low temperature readings right around 30. Southeast winds not too strong. Now for tomorrow, we'll see a blend of sun and clouds. One thing you will notice for a Wednesday is going to be the wind speed. We're talking northwest winds of 20, 30, maybe up to 40 miles per hour at times, and that's going to keep our temperature readings noticeably cool for this time of the year, only getting into the upper 30s. Here is a look at your extended forecast as we plan ahead. Notice the cool conditions hold court for Thursday and Friday. We'll see a fair amount of sunshine, just ineffective sunshine for this time of the year, as readings will be well below normal. And then by the weekend, we begin to warm things up. Saturday and Sunday, fair amount of sunshine. Highs will get into the mid-50s. We may get close to 60 here on Monday with a good deal of sun, and it looks like those high temperature readings in the 50s will stay alive for Tuesday as well. I'm meteorologist Mark Torello. That's your Watertown Weather Watch.